All right, I'm on hole number 7 of the 2020 Winter Major. I'm in the opening round of the Rookie Division, hole number 7. So there's only 2 holes that I'm really focused on today, and it's 3 and 7. I need to get these holes dialed in because these are the make or break holes for this tournament. If you can't get 3 and 7 worked out so that you can get an eagle every time you go to those holes, your chances of winning are diminished. I mean, you could still light it up on all the rest of the holes, but really your round is you've got to get the eagle on 3 and 7. I mean, that's part of the minimum score stuff. So we got to get it done, and I'm coming at it from this direction. What's been happening is I was leaving a little bit too much. I was expecting that my curl would be a little more effective than it's been. So I was leaving myself where I was like right along this transitional line, expecting my curl to bring me back. And I've been hitting greats to the right and ending up in the rough over here. So I'm going to move it. I'm going to pinch it just a little. If you watch my videos on a regular basis, and I like to be 2 rings off of any transitional surface, I'm going to be about 1.5 rings. Max curl, little bit of overpower. The deal here is that if you hit this right, you'll actually clip the fairway I'll clip the fairway on the second bounce, and I'll end up on the backside. And I will tell you that no matter where you end up down here coming into the cup, how this hole is responding as far as wind and the adjustment we need to make, it's something hinky's going on. I don't even, I've been right here earlier today in my practice account and I missed that chip, and I was right here on the rough, hit it perfect and missed that chip. And if you watch my stuff on a regular basis, usually when I'm up close and I'm on those chip shots, if I hit it perfect, it goes in the cup. Because those wind adjustments, I mean, I'm pretty good at making those, and today I've just blown. So I'm not taking for granted if you get into the perfect spot down here that this is a 2 shots. You have got to do 2 great shots to get in that cup. So to get this done, I'm going to bring a power 5 ball. Yes, you heard me, power 5. If you have the opportunity to get an eagle on a par 4 by getting on the green in 1, and the only thing stopping you is a power 5 ball, and what's the problem? Extra mile. If you had an APOC 5, this would be a great hole for it because it gets some curl. Right now, it gets some topspin. And so it starts getting up to the extra mile point in topspin. So right now, my extra mile at level 9 is better overall, I feel, than the Apocalypse. Even though the Apocalypse is a little more accurate, that topspin's big, and I've got better ball guide. But I think at the next level, when the APOC gets to level 5, I think it gets topspin. I'm not sure if it gets ball guide at that point, but I'm pretty sure it gets topspin. And so then it matches up with the 9, and if you watch my videos for a regular basis for a long time, I don't use my Apocalypse very often. I used it when I was level 2. There's one of the holes out there I was doing a max overpower hook shot on, and that's because I didn't have an Apocalypse. I just got an Apocalypse. It's been like 9 months ago I got an Apocalypse. It took me 2 years to get an Apocalypse. 2 years and 1,000 plus T7 chests open before I finally got an Apocalypse. And I think I got my Apocalypse in a free chest. Yeah. 2 years. So I had it. So until the club card trading came out, it was hopeless. I was never going to get those clubs up in level. When the club card trading came out, I think for the first, it came in my club card chest I got it like 5 times out of the first week, and then I got it a whole bunch of times. I haven't seen it for the last couple of weeks, but I was getting it fairly regularly. I'm going to bring an extra mile and a power 5 ball, and that should be all I need. Let's open up a chest. It's always funny. I always get those. It's about 1 every 100 chests that you get. You get a platinum chest, and I always seem to get them during tournament time, and I get a T3, which is fine. I don't worry too much about that club card stuff. You got to play, and you got to open up chests. You got to always have an empty slot when you're out playing, and you got to harvest chests. And you can harvest them with a sickle, or you can take a combine out there. And so if you're really playing, you never play. I usually, when I'm playing one-on-one, I never play unless I like to have at least 2 open slots so that I can try and replay people. All right, this is 2 shots in a row. I need to be 100% focused and get both of these shots perfect. Is my opponent going to disconnect? I was hoping I could go first. All right, here we go. My opponent's got a banner. Let's check it out. Got a win. What tournament was that? That looks like a fall tournament, right? Fall major. Winning a major. Fantastic. Good job. I ain't giving out. There is nobody, if you run across anybody that has banners, they are not giving banners away. They never have given banners away. If somebody's got a banner, they earned it. And if they got a major banner, that's fantastic. I've been hit or miss in the majors. I've done good or I've done bad. And I've missed several majors because of work. Okay, so you can see where I'm at out there. I can't put too much, like if I did max overpower, that's where I'm going to end up. So I can't put max overpower on it. I can put a little bit of overpower just to kind of get me up there. Go about a ring and a half. Myself a little bit of room. 2, 3. It's a little over a ring, slightly over a ring. The forward distance back on, not much. Max curl, little teeny bit of overpower. Hitting it perfect. Let's see if we can get that sucker up there on the green. I want to get on the green, so I'm taking a putt. And, I think I hit it too far. Whew. Caught it. I did get up there a little closer than I was with my last one, but that's still, like, normally I would look at that shot and go, no big deal, we're just going to do it. But this hole has been kicking my butt today. With my odd account, I was in a very similar spot. I was back a little bit farther, but there's no gimmies on this hole. Trying to get an eagle on a par 4, there's never a gimme. Except perhaps hole number 1 of Sunshine Glades. That hole is pretty easy to eagle. I mean, you have to get an eagle on that hole. All right, let's see if we can at least put one side together here and pick up the eagle on this hole. This is the round right here. Where I'm at, wind should play a factor. But I'm going to stay in the cup. Need to hit this perfect. Hitting it perfect. And it went right there. Wind was not a factor from that distance. That's what I'm saying is on this hole, the wind is like from right there, wind has not been playing a factor. And then when I was on here and I was like, okay, wind's not a factor. And then I didn't adjust for the wind. I went right at the flagpole and wind was a factor. And if you're on the other side shooting down, there's a little bit of slope. So, woo! That's all right. That's what I'm talking about right there. Getting it done. Getting what I needed to get on the front 9. And what I needed to get on the front 9 was hole 3 and hole 7. That was the, all the rest of the stuff is like, if I can pick up other shots, that's fine. But it's not going to do me any good picking up other shots if I cannot get the eagle on holes 3 and 7. So picking up the eagle on 3 and 7 is massive. All right. I will catch you on hole number 8. Thanks for watching.